Welcome back to my 3-day Norfolk wildlife adventure. If you missed part 1, click the card above to watch it first. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, I've been to Titchwell Marsh and up and down Old Hunstanton Beach looking for the shorelarks.
The next day.
It's my last day here, so back to the beach I go, and the wind had picked up. Possible rain was forecast, but the light was nice for now, and I had a successful morning with some early morning shots. After breakfast, I took a quick trip to Thornham, where I sat in the pub, because it rained. The Lifeboat Inn in Thornham is a historic inn with roots dating back to the 16th century. Originally a farm and a smuggler's inn, now a popular coastal pub and hotel. When I heard the rain wasn't clearing for a few hours, I grabbed the bus back to the hotel to wait it out. Finally, the skies brightened and I had one last chance at finding those shorelarks. On my way down, I passed a beach cafe where their first lifeboat was launched in 1867. Back on the beach, I decided between left or right. I waited in the sun for a moment, thinking about how quiet it was. Then moved on, as there wasn't much daylight left. It wasn't long before I spotted this turnstone. I walked further down the beach to where the shorelarks had been seen that morning. I was told to look for a group of about 5 birds that would get spooked by dog walkers but would settle again quite quickly. I asked another birder if he'd seen them, but no luck. I started walking back, accepting defeat, and then a small group of birds flitted in front of me and landed straight away. I checked through my lens, and there they were. Shorelarks. One of my shots even had a dog walker in the background. Remembered this for later. With heavy weather moving in, I packed up to leave, but when I stood up, I realised I had a problem. I was stranded.
I am stuck on a sandbank. I've had to call the Coast Guard.
I checked every option, but the water was too deep and moving faster than I could. I even took off my shoes and socks to test the water, but within seconds my feet were burning from the cold. With no other choice, I had to call the Coast Guard. The woman on the phone was super helpful, and luckily it was almost high tide anyway, so I wasn't in immediate danger, just cold and stuck where I was. Minutes later, a hovercraft arrived to pick me up. Luckily, my dad was there for moral support and filming the whole thing. After getting back to the hotel, I had something to eat and contemplated my life choices. Let me take you back to this footage that you saw earlier in the video. I was located right here when filming the birds. On looking over the data from my photos, I discovered I had been with the shore larks for about 9 minutes. And in that time, the tide had come in below me deep enough that there was no chance of crossing on foot. Whilst photographing the shore larks, there were people still walking by, including this person with their dog, so nothing alerted me to this. After dropping me off, they went back to rescue another couple that had appeared whilst all of this was going on. So it wasn't a wasted trip for them. But with that said, this course of action was a last resort, so a massive thanks to the RNLI for sorting it so quickly. That wraps the adventure in Old Hunstanton. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what's your most memorable wildlife experience that doesn't involve a hovercraft. Bye!